Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Today's just going to be like a little catch-up video, what's been going on, stuff like that. What's been going on with me is probably pretty similar as to what's going on with you. Summer is busy time in the garden and, preserving food, the bounty, the harvest. So I didn't grow a lot this year, as I told you. I haven't canned the potatoes yet, even though I said I was going to. I did, left them out on my balcony for a while so that they would kind of like harden off, because I feel like I'm going to keep a few in the pantry just for now, and then I will still can the rest of them, but they're not going anywhere, they're not getting hurt. So I've just been busy with so many other things. I have been drying a lot. I've been doing a lot of dehydrating, and in fact last night shortly after 10 p.m. I was taking mushrooms out of the dehydrator. So the last couple days I did mushrooms. I did a bunch of red peppers. Oh my goodness, you guys. I got such a steal on these red peppers. They were huge. 3 for $1. 3 for 99 cents. How could you go wrong? So yeah, I've been drying a bunch of those up. I've been doing a lot of my herbs. And then I also, why am I drawing a blank with the other thing that I dehydrated? It was peppers and celery. That's it. Celery. And I only remember now because my son kept saying, it smells like celery in here. It's not really a good smell, but it's not bad either. And I'm like, I like the smell of it because it reminds me of chicken noodle soup. Mushrooms, not so much. And he saw when I was getting ready to do the mushrooms, and he's like, "Oh, you're doing mushrooms?" And yeah, I'm gonna do some. What do those smell like? I'm like, not so good. To me, they almost smell like sweaty socks. I don't know. Have you ever dehydrated them? What do they smell like to you? He's just lucky I haven't done any onions. Anyhow, I plan on canning some tomatoes this week. Well, mostly I feel I'm gonna probably do sauce, and most likely spaghetti sauce, because I can use it for anything Italian, but then I can also use it for chili. So that'll work out good for me. I mean, I'm going to do a meatless, so I'm not going to add any of the meat to it. But you can see some of the tomatoes back there on my counter. I got a really good deal on the tomatoes too, a bunch of Romas. So, I mean, I'm not going to do, like 20 quarts or anything like that. I don't have the room to do it even if I wanted to, but I don't need that much sauce. I still have a bunch of diced tomatoes and stuff like that I canned from last year, because last year I had a lot of tomatoes. So anyhow, that's what I've been up to with the gardening. I think I told you guys I had a new baby, a new grandbaby. I'll stick a picture in here somewhere so you guys can see him, Silas. And then this weekend we have a pirate birthday party for Jack. He's going to be 4, and so that'll be really nice because we're going through another mini heat wave, and they have a pool at their house, an in-ground pool, and so that will do well for everybody to spend a little time in the pool. It's not going to be a real big party, the whole COVID thing going on and all that. Just, family. But still, that'll be nice. It's a nice get together. And, as far as the canning and stuff goes, I'm going to be canning up some meat too. You guys can meat? Have you done it? What do you like to can the most? I know a lot of people like canning venison, and I know some like doing hamburger, although I don't mind doing hamburger, but I don't do a lot of it. I might try a little bit more. I like doing chicken a lot. I love canned chicken. I don't care if it's breasts or bone-in or ground. I just love canned chicken. It tastes great to me. But I want to make sure I'm ready for the winter ahead. And that's bringing me to this. You guys know, I think I've done at least 2 videos on it. That September is National Preparedness Month. And it's not September yet, but I figured what the hey, we'll plug it anyhow. Because I'm not doing a 3rd video. If you guys want to see them, I'll put a link down in the description box. But especially, I haven't watched the news today, you guys. I don't really watch the news, I just internet check it. But with the hurricane situation down in the Gulf, and how crazy that would be to have 2 hurricanes, you know, within a few days of each other down there. And I'm praying everybody's okay, that nothing real bad, you know, comes of it. But they're prepping, you know. They may have gotten landfall already. So we need to too. You just never know what can happen in the future. You know, especially this year. Oh my goodness, 2020 has just been so unbelievable for all of us, you know, and it's just like, I want the year to end already. I wanted the year to end in April. Just can we go to bed and wake up and it's 2021, you know. It's just so much bad and disappointing, you know. So many plans we had, you know, for vacations and festivals and all that fun stuff. Nope. People getting sick or worried they're going to get sick. Our elderly, you can't visit them. You can't visit people in hospitals, and everybody's got to wear a mask everywhere. And you're trying to teach the kids that they have to wear a mask, and what's going on with school, and then we have riots everywhere. I'm telling you, the people who aren't worried are probably the ones who are angry, because it seems like that's the only 2 emotions going on in this country this year. It's just, it's terrible. It's like you don't know what to expect anymore. And that's why I'm, you know, promoting the preparedness ahead of time. I mean, do we know that we're not going to get a disruption in the supply chain? You know, I mean, this spring people couldn't find Clorox wipes and toilet paper. Well, if a new wave comes or something along the lines of that, or who knows what, you know, what are we going to end up being short on then? And see, part of the reason we were short was because everybody freaked out and went and bought a whole bunch and this and that once they realized, you know, something was up. But like preppers and homesteaders and stuff, they usually aren't the ones freaking it and doing that panic buying, because we already have it, because we've been prepared, you know. And so that's what I'm telling you now. I'm worried about in the fall, especially, you know, leading up to election day. Who knows? Just, I'm saying we don't know what could happen. I mean, there could be natural disasters here, there, and everywhere. There could just be, I don't know. You know, think about what you need, what you don't want to go without, and get that. Make it, can it, bake it, or buy it. Whatever it is you need to do. You know, I mean, if you take ibuprofen or Tylenol on a regular basis, get some extra. You know, if you're running low on shampoo, instead of buying 1, buy 2. I'm not saying hoard stuff. Don't go and buy 10 bottles of it. You don't need all that. But, you know, what if you get sick and you can't leave the house? That's at least 2 weeks if we're talking COVID. I mean, you could be sick with something else as well. But you need to have this stuff on hand. I mean, the government themselves will tell you. to have like 2 weeks worth of supplies at home. You know, who knows if, you know, I've seen it all over the country the last 10 years where the water supply gets messed up. And for like a week, you can't drink any of the water. So make sure you have extra water. You know, I mean, on one hand, it seems like common sense, but on the other hand, we've had life so easy where at any given time we can go out and buy whatever we need. You know, I mean, how many stores are 24 hours? You know, Amazon ships sometimes same day. But we did find out this spring that sometimes even Amazon runs out of stuff. So whether it's pet food or your favorite candy bar, you know, or medical supplies, make sure you have extra on hand so you don't run out when you need it most. Anyhow, yeah, I brought up the election, and I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm not looking forward to it. And that's terrible to say because I love going and voting, and I love our whole system of it. Never had a problem with it. But this year, I just feel like it doesn't matter who wins, we're going to have problems. And I don't feel any joy or any happiness about this election at all. And yeah, because it just seems like for those that end up not winning, people don't always take that well anymore, and I don't get it. I don't understand. Whatever happened to being a graceful loser, you know, and you're not really a loser anyways. It's just your guy or girl didn't win. You know, you can't sit there and have hissy fits and act like a spoiled child not getting your way. But a lot of fringe people are doing that, and unfortunately it's not always the fringe anymore. You know, we've seen plenty of instances, people getting arrested in these riots are teachers, there were lawyers, there was a professor. I mean, these are fine, upstanding people, you know? And I just think tensions are running really high because we're all stressed out. This year has just blown. It just has not been good for any of us. I mean, maybe on a personal level, we've all had some good things happen, and that's great. That's what we should hang on to, and that's what we should think about the most, like with our families and that. But like the overall picture, oh geez, and you know, we're all kind of unsure, and when you're unsure, that makes you a little more stressed out too. There's a lot of people without jobs. You know, they may have gotten laid off due to Corona, and they're not getting called back, or their business closed down. So everybody's on edge, and I feel like it's a powder keg where all it's going to take is one little spark and boom, you know. So I really hope I'm wrong. I do, for my sake and yours and everybody else's. But, you know, I mean, I don't want to be taken off guard, but it's so hard to say that and actually believe it this year because so many wackadoodle things have happened. So, you know, like usual, you prepare for the worst, but expect the best. You know, stay close to your family and those that matter to you. And better days will come, hopefully. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Hopefully I'll get a haircut. Can you believe this? It's always coming in my eyes. But I've just been so busy, you guys. It's just like, you know, when I have free time, like when it's the weekends, or I gotta babysit, you know, the grandkids, and, you know, I have to go here, I have to go, the twins just had their birthday, so, 2 different times I'm going to a dinner and to a lunch, and it's time consuming. But, yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay. You know, let me know down in comments what your thoughts are and what you've been canning, or freezing, or dehydrating, or smoking, or you know what I mean. How did your garden turn out this year? You know, let's share some of that kind of good stuff. Let's not get ugly about politics, because there's no point in it. There's no point at all. Pointing fingers or trying to persuade somebody to your point of view, don't even do it. Just don't. Let's all talk about what we do agree on. Isn't that better? I think so. So anyhow, it's nice talking to you guys. I do appreciate you always being here. It's wonderful of you that you do that. Thumbs up. And you take care.